Today, Hollywood honors Bob Odenkirk with the 2,720th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the category of television. Bob Odenkirk.
Wow, holy cow. No, sit down. Well. All right, the greatest joy, thank you. It was so much fun to watch David Cross have to do that. I'm so glad that all of this is just about making him come out here and have to speak to all of you. I will just start from Revelations. 8, 13, 52, 79, B, 12, A, 32. 4 horsemen shall arrive: pestilence, crickets, a death, and a so-called writer and character actor named Odenkirk will ascend to the highest of heights in the firmament, just north of Hollywood on Vine, across from that parking area. And that will be the sign of the end. I would like to take this chance to thank everyone who ever gave me a break, but that's too many people to name, so I'll try to limit my thanks. I owe this star to so many people. I want to first thank AMC for submitting my name and and wanting me to get this and supporting me, and Sony as well, for both of them for the shows that got me here. AMC has been a great place to make this show, Better Call Saul, and I think probably the only place that would have made it, and it takes the time to invest in character and story that has made me look good. So thank you to AMC and Sony for Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and the free acting classes that I got by being in them. I want to thank Michelle Margolis and everyone at the lead also for telling people about me, which also is the reason I'm here. But most of all, I have to thank Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould. Vince, for Breaking Bad, thank you. From me and everyone else on earth, thank you so much. If you keep writing, Vince, if you keep writing, they're going to have to build more sidewalk to accommodate the folks you make look so good. And that's me today. So thank you. And Peter Gould for writing Saul into the show and inventing such a dynamic, fun, tragic character in Better Call Saul. I didn't deserve this role, not a bit, but I snuck in, and you guys kept expanding the character's humor and humanity in an unbelievable show of skill and faith in me that I totally didn't deserve. I mean, it's a total lottery ticket thing that I'm here. David Cross, I want to thank for being here today, for making me laugh so much and making me so much funnier than I am. And that makes me feel like I belonged here in Hollywood, making fun on a professional level. And what else did I write? I will gladly, David, talk to the cops if they stop us today. And I will, as Troy directed us, tell them that we're college students and we're making a student film. That was Mr. Show, beginning to end. Just, you are a college student making a student film. Thank you for dressing as a college student, by the way. I'll say you're the director. Ray, you are the best scene partner, and you look beautiful today. And like Bryan Cranston and Michael McKean, 2 other actors I spent important scenes with in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. You made me work harder and be better than I am. Your talent showed me the way on stage and backstage when we rehearsed. Thank you so much. I have to take a moment. I have the whole cast here: Tony Dalton, Michael Mando, Giancarlo Esposito, Patrick Fabian. You guys, thanks for being here today and supporting me. Every one of us makes each other better, and we all give everything we have to the show, and you're just outstanding, every one of you. I have to have a special thanks for my friend Jonathan Banks, who initially said yes to working with me on Better Call Saul. And John, you're a legend, and thank you for bringing your excellence, professionalism, and presence to that show, because it gave it ballast when I was floating around up 2 feet off the ground. When I came here for a visit in 1987 to Hollywood, hold on. I'll get to more people in a minute. When I came here for a visit in 1987, I came to Hollywood Boulevard and I wandered around and to see, all the dead people. I get buried here, right? Can I be standing up? Thank you. That's great. Thank you. Make a note of it. Anyway, I walked around, and it was magical and historic and special and very dirty, like any good city is. And I kind of thought it was all a joke, because it was, and it is, and it's also not. I have to thank my first agent, Ari Emanuel, because in my early years, they were so exciting, but he and I together, talking about the business, it made me think bigger about what I could do and be a part of in this business. I want to thank Doug Luchterhand and Esther Chang, my agents at William Morris Endeavor, who are so creative and fun and supportive. And as a result, I've had the pleasure of some great projects in the last decade and more to come. I would thank my brother Bill if he could show up, but he has COVID. Nice work. No, poor Bill. But he's been so great and supportive and offered me so many funny things, funny lines and scenes, and he's been a great supporter. I have to thank Mark Provocero for the good advice and counsel for many years now that led to Better Call Saul and the film Nobody at Universal. Mark, this is way beyond anything I ever dreamed of, so we can quit trying now. Enough of that. I want to thank my kids, Nate and Aaron, for encouraging me to do Better Call Saul when I didn't think the family could get on without me making the same 4 dinners in rotation. But they were very happy to tell me to skedaddle to Albuquerque for a long time. I wish Bernie Brillstein was here, because it would make him so happy, almost as happy as valet parking. And finally, my wife Naomi, for supporting, so smart, beautiful, and kind and good to me, for supporting me and for challenging me, but mostly for supporting me. We can stop with the challenging. We did it. Honey, your drive and your love of this business are important examples for me to remember that it's a great thing that we're in. And I know you are moved by on-screen excellence, and that helps me to not get too cynical about what we're all trying to do when we make these projects. Well, when I first got here in 1987 and I walked around the Walk of Fame, I pretended to have great and powerful disdain for all things Hollywood. I walked the streets with my nose high in the air, scoffing at every symbol of Hollywood and fame and famous people and celebrities and everything about it that was so big and distant and intimidating. And I still do that. I still pretend to disdain it all. It's healthy. It's better that way. But inside, I don't disdain Hollywood. I love it. I love making fun of it, and I love being part of it. And this makes me feel really, really a part of it, cast in cement for all time. And I want to thank somebody who's so great. Carol Burnett is here, and I want to tell you, I got into this business to do sketch comedy, and before Monty Python, which I praised to no end in my memoir, there was the Carol Burnett show that gathered our family around the TV and brought so much warmth and good feeling into our home, which needed it. And I'm sure I'm not alone in having gotten more than just laughs from your wonderful show and your good spirit. And so, yes, I'm honored, and I can't believe it, and it makes me really happy inside. But I'm not going to admit it. Not here, not ever, and I will never, never say it into a microphone where people can hear me. So thank you so much for this honor. Thanks.